What's up, agents, and welcome to a vendor reset for the 25th of June 2024. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and let's get straight into it. We're at the base of operations. There is absolutely nothing good to buy here. There is some Lengmore if you need some materials. Let's move on. Nothing good at the clan vendor either, apart from a designated hitter if you want one. There is a Eclipse Protocol chest, Striker's holster, and some true Patriot knees. Other than that, everything else is garbage, so let's move on. Not too much going on at the countdown vendor. There's a Mozambique to change the crit damage to damage target out of cover. Firm handshake with weapon handling, I mean that could be used. Invisible hand, again, change the crit damage to damage target out of cover, but apart from that, it's all rubbish, so let's move on. Not too much going on at the theatre. There is some Foxy Spurs if you need them. These are great. Just change the headshot to whatever you need, or even keep the headshot. Sausage is okay for ripping brazen off it if you need it for your library. So that's okay for that as well. And there is some 11%, again, protection from elite mods. Not 12, not 13, but if you need some 11s, they're here. Let's move on. Not too much down at the castle either. There is a forge if you want one, but it does come with explosive resistance. The MN700 does come with damage target out of cover, allowing you to put the talent to whatever you like. So that could be okay, but everything else is trash, so let's just move on. Campus isn't looking good, but there is a punch drunk. If you want to change the armor regen for something, that could be okay. This M700 is rubbish. There is M249B with health damage on, with unhinged. Maybe for very specific circumstances, this could be okay. But yeah, pinch of salt. I would much rather have one with this attribute, maybe crit chance, and then I could have the talent to whatever I want. The Hannah Yu has repair skills on. Not that you would probably use that for that, but yeah, not great. So let's move on. Alright, so DZ West wants to grab our attention a little bit. There's a backup boomstick that has got preservation on. Not, that's not a bad idea. Just change the swap speed to damage target out of cover. Always good for a pinch. There is a Tactical Super 90. I love this gun, but you would need to change it to damage target out of cover. But it has got close and personal on, so that could be used also. The Aegis gloves, we've got some aces and 8 knees as well. There is some Grupo gloves with crit damage on. There could be crit chance, crit damage, and that wouldn't do so bad. They'd be alright as well. And some Uzina with armor regen on. If you're doing some kind of armor build, that might work as well. Everything else is trash, so let's move on. DZ East has a gun that's named after me, the Pinprick, if you really want it, but I mean, it's pretty trash, so it would be one for a collection only. There is a Black Market M60 with damage to armor on. You can change talent to whatever you like. There is a Rigger Mask, a Hunter's Fury holster. We have got a Bellstorm Mask with armor regen and Hasbro, pretty good for a tank build if you need it. There's also a Wyvern holster if you're doing status effects with Wyvern. That's got it already rolled. Let's move on. DZ South is selling a lot of rubbish, and a Devil's Due with terrible attributes. An enhanced PP, which I wish I had, is no good either. There's a Striker's backpack though if you want one. A Breaking Point chest with pretty well rolled as well. You could pick that up, but everything else is garbage, so let's just move on. Check it out, Shaven Haven, but as usual, it's got a load of rubbish. Nothing is good here. There is a Thorn if you want to check out my previous video on what I thought about the perfect brazen talent on that gun. But everything else is garbage, so let's just move on. Bob says England's going to win the Euros. Looking for Roy to save us, but not today. I mean, he's got a tactical vector if you want to run measured on. You could just change out the swap speed. But everything else he's got is kind of garbage. Apart from maybe this holster, it does come with skill damage and status effects on. So if you're doing some kind of skill build, this might work out okay. But yeah, it's all a bunch of trash. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one, agents. Goodbye.